Hello and welcome to another episode. Today I just want to share something on the NFT um buzz, if you call it that. So I'll be putting forth a general background, at least from the little I know, and I'll also be giving a suggestion if you're interested or you're looking for an entry point into the NFT minting space, then it might be a good idea for you to explore. So without further ado, I'll just go into it. So we have a lot of people, especially if you look on social media, there are a lot of stories with people who have successfully minted um NFTs that have gone on to sell, like as sold out literally, and they've made good money from it. But I feel like the opportunity in NFT. I don't know a lot, right? I'm just saying from the little I know, from the little I've observed. There's a lot more opportunity, a lot more things that can be done with NFTs, even with the current system or the current way people are using it. There's still more value to be tapped out of the NFT minting space. And that's what I want to talk about today. It's not enough for your motive to just be, oh, I take a nice picture, I take a random picture and then just put it and sell it off. Like, you see the weirdest things. Yes, it's art, and anything can be called art, and anything should be appreciated as art. There shouldn't be any rules. But I think you can also go a little further, right? To actually put in effort and time. No, this is not coming here to come and say, oh, they should do better. No, this is for a particular set of people. If you actually want to do something valuable, right, that will actually go from generations to generations, not just another picture or another NFT. You actually want to maximize the power of NFTs and what can be done with it, then that's who I'm talking to right now. So the suggestion is, we have in the past, right, people who have made paintings and drawings that are so unique, and just like maybe one copy or two copies of them. Actually one, because if you hand draw something, even if you draw a second one, it's not going to be exactly the same. So you have pieces like Goya, the Goya piece, right? You have rich people who actually come and auction or bid on paintings like that, like the Goya and all of those things. And they call those things like their assets, their physical assets that they put their money or they invest in. They invest in all these art collections, sculptures, and all those things, right? And those things can be sold. They can never depreciate in value, right? If somebody that painted the Goya, the person that painted it is not alive right now, but his work, it's relevant, it's tangible, and it will stand the test of time, right? Because it's an original work, it's unique work. So if you're going to be tapping into NFTs, yes, it's even better that it's now digital. But please, let's put in some effort and let's actually make this thing more worthwhile for both you, the one creating the NFT, and for the people or the person who would actually bid on your NFT. So that's the place I'm going to. Instead of just minting multiple copies of NFT, you can start considering creating very unique work. I don't know how you do it. I'm not the artist here. You are the artist because you probably have an interest in minting, or you've already minted in the past. So you probably have a good eye already. But because of how you've seen everybody else do it, just take pictures and mint, then you're probably following the bandwagon. But if you actually have some creativity, right, an artistic trait, you can actually put that to good use. You can actually even do hand drawings, right? Paint it in a very good way. Put some very crazy things, painting, splash it and whatever. I don't know how they do it. Then translate it into the NFT minting thing. If it's that you scan it or what, I don't know how it works. I've been clear about that. I don't know the technical part. But I'm just giving you my own, like how I've observed it and the thoughts that have come to my mind concerning it. Just something really creative and unique, and so that eventually when it goes on the NFT platform, you have just one of those pieces and it can never be recreated. Yes, I know the metadata connected to each NFT that is minted makes it impossible for you to actually transfer or edit it or duplicate it, right? But that's not enough. That should just be the added advantage to your unique work, so that your work is forever a Goya in quotes. Do you understand? And whoever buys it through the auction bidding system, because now you're not minting several copies, you just have one copy, and one person has to bid for it the highest. And if you don't get the highest bidder, you keep the tab open till you get somebody who can actually bid for the price you feel comfortable with, right? So that's where I'm just going to. Let's put in more effort, right? And you would extract a lot more value from these NFT platforms, and even going forward, right? If we decide to start putting in efforts into this. So to summarize, instead of just minting multiple copies of random pictures and all of those things that we see as NFTs, you can actually consider putting using handcrafts and all of those things, tying it together with the digital world or with graphics, right? And then minting it as just one copy. And you have several of those kinds of variations of unique NFTs that you put out there for auctions. So people come and bid instead of just buying, right? So they come and they bid for these unique pieces that is a mix of both the physical world and the digital world, right? And then you have assets, like you're actually now giving people assets, and you are also getting value in return from the people, from the highest bidder. So if people have assets that they can actually pass from generation to generation and say this was made by so and you can't get it anywhere. If you take a picture of my house, somebody else can take a picture of my house, yes, maybe from a different angle, but it's still my house. But if I made something with my hands and then mix it up with drawings and then able to translate that to the digital platform and then mint it as an NFT, you can't do that again. I don't care what you want to do. Just put different elements together, both physical and digital, merge them together and create the most unique and the most wonderful assets, valuable assets in the name of NFT, right? So with that, I say let there be lights, and I'll be right back.